All right, it's a beautiful day out. I'm sitting out here by the lake, gonna give you guys a little update on how the car did, how the cruise went. So cruise was Saturday, 2 days ago, this is Monday now. Ended up doing about 300 miles total. The car did great. There's just a lot of back roads and not any high speed stuff. All kinds of cars on the cruise. The car handled fantastic. The sway bars really, you can tell a huge difference between now and stock. Nowhere near the body roll. It just seems to, you get kind of a little initial sort of a lean, and then it just grips and it looks like it plants its foot and just goes. So really happy with how that feels. One thing I'm not too happy about, I think it's mostly these tires, because they're several years old, but they came with the wheels. I didn't pay for the tires really. Bought the wheels, tires came free. So I'm thinking the tires have some issues. They were basically used for autocross their entire life. So the car really likes to wander a lot. Usually it's having just wider tires will cause that issue, but I have 295s on the front of the other car, and it is nowhere near as bad as this is. So it could be a combination of the tires, and then also it's the stock alignment. The car doesn't have caster camber plates yet. I'm thinking if I put some more caster into it, it helps stabilize it a little bit. It'll help track it, track a little straighter. I checked the toe after doing the control arms, and right now the toe's 1/16 of an inch in total. So that should be no issues there. If I could change the control arms out and it was towed out, then yeah, it's gonna make it wander around a little bit, but the toe should be fine how it is. So overall, happy with how the car did. On another note, I did some brake testing for you guys. So before I put the Brembos on, I actually put on the new wheels, and I went out and did some stops and measured them. So I did 3 stops, and so I have all that information for you here. So on the stock brakes with the 315s, first stop 137 feet, and this is going from 60 miles an hour. So 60 miles an hour, full brakes, and then measuring that distance. So stock brakes, stock pads, all that. 137 feet for the first stop, 138 feet for the second stop, and then 141 feet for the third stop. So basically fading almost immediately, right? So I'm really happy I did not decide to try to take those to the track. It would have been a disaster. So I think if you at least had flushed the fluid and then had a better pad, I'm sure you'd have no issues with that. Of course, it's not gonna stop as fast as the Brembos, but you're not gonna see the fade, like that. So moving on to the Brembos, huge difference here. And I'll add video after this so you can kind of see the difference between the two. So Brembo's first stop, 100 feet, right on the dot. Second stop, 97 feet. Third stop, 96 feet. So it just keeps getting better and better, the hotter the brakes got. So, but overall, average 38, 39 foot difference between the two. That's huge. That's 25% right there. So really happy with the brakes. The brakes feel great. I'm sure some of it too was flushing the fluid. I don't know how that old fluid was. It didn't look terrible, but it was getting pretty dark in color. So that's going to be where some of the difference comes from, and then a lot of the rest is just those brakes are fantastic. And I did not feel the ABS engage on either set of stops. So these tires grip. It wasn't able to lock them up to where they were going to slide, so that's why the ABS wouldn't engage there. But so overall, really happy with it. Coming up, I have Track Night in America, October 15th. So before then, I would really like to get some caster camber plates on the car. Probably go with Maximum Motorsports on that. Basically, the front of the car now is almost zero camber, and if I go ahead and take it to the track like that, it's just gonna burn up the outside of those front tires, and I don't want to do that. So try and get some caster camber plates before then. But other than that, you know, I'm just gonna take the car how it is. We'll see how it does. See if there's anything else I need to address once I get out there. But yeah, so I'm excited. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep following along. Thanks.